So to take enough moisture out of a piece of this ebony, because ebony is so dense, they use ebony a lot also in guitar necks. That's why it's so expensive to get a fret job if you have an ebony fingerboard, because it's a hard material to work with. They might have to dry this a month in the kiln, slow dry.
A couple weeks, and then it's got to acclimate in here for probably close to a month.
Wow, one piece of wood, that's amazing. But look at that. All right, see you later, guys. Gotta go.
How do you know when it's ready? I mean, is it from years of experience? Or?
We really have it down to a science, I would say. I mean, lots of trial and error over the years and making sure things work out.
We use moisture meters too.
I was gonna say to use a meter. Or
we'll take a little moisture meter, stick it in the wood, make sure that it's down to the right moisture content, and then once it is, we'll pull it out, bring it in here, and allow it to acclimate.
Are these T5s here?
Those are electric bodies.
So those are your solid bodies.
Correct.
These are gonna be mahogany
or T5.
Is that?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. That's a solid. Yeah. It's chambered out like that.
Correct.
Yeah. Is that mahogany? The cherry?
That is mahogany.
Mahogany. And what do you have? Maple here?
That's ash.
This is ash. This white one?
Correct. Swamp ash. Correct.
This is swamp ash.
Been that. I like that too.
This is the pickup cavity and where the controls are going. Folks, is a CNC cutting machine. This machine is going to cut out tops or bodies of guitars to clearances of 1/1000th of an inch. Unbelievably accurate that they can do with this machine. And Bob Taylor was pretty much a pioneer and an innovator to using this technology to make a machine. And right now you're going to see, look at this, it's actually cutting. If you could see that laser there, cutting. Is that the back of a guitar, it looks like? That's a guitar back. And look at this, how this laser just zaps this wood. And then
Can he put his finger in there?
Yeah, right?
Can Tal put his finger in there? No?
Look at that.
That's fresh. That's fresh.
This is still
freshly
warm.
lasered.
Freshly lasered guitar back. Right there. 1/1000th of an inch. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Good job.
That looks like really on it. And if you actually smell it, I swear,
Okay.
it smells like s'mores.
Yeah, s'mores?
Yeah, I like the smell of that. Yeah.
Seriously.
Smell
Walk
it.
back and smell it, yeah.
Here.
Smell the sign.
It does smell like that.
It does.
It smells like beach bonfire or something.
Wow, this
Tell the crowd that.
freshly cut smells a little bit like s'mores.
Take a bite of that. No. Ah.
Wait a minute. I don't know. Wait a second. 1/1000th of an inch. Let me check. All right, this is good.
Yep.
This
It's
is
passed.
.999. We're okay on this one.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Here you have various different parts that go into the making of both the Taylor acoustics and electrics and solid bodies. And here you have like pickup mounting blocks. And this is all the rough wood that looks like it's just been cut. Pin plates, bridge pads, extension plates. This actually looks like this is
called Taub in a candy store.
Yeah,
a guitar factory.
Look at this. Unbelievable. I could spend here.
They're going to tell us we have to leave at midnight.
I know. Are we having dinner tonight? Does this come with dinner? Look at this wood. This is unbelievable. Look how beautiful this is. Just amazing. Here's probably the most, next to the laser cutting machine, the CNC, the most technologically advanced piece of machinery here.
Oh, good.
Right here. Look at this. The rubber band.
Yep. You can't run a business, a multi-million-dollar business.
What kind of tolerances
without it.
they can get with this, Tim? Maybe less than 1,000.
It'll poke your eye out either way.
Yeah.
We're going to go over this way.
You know, here's a lot of the different, more different types of wood, and the woods of the guitars, what gives each guitar its own mood. Some woods are dense, some woods are going to sound more bright, like like on the top of a guitar, like spruce, which will give you a real bright and cutting sound, as opposed to if the top of a guitar is made of cedar, which is a softer wood, gives you a mellower sound. And look at all these different types. Here's Brazilian rosewood again, and again, we can't touch any of these because obviously there's oils on your hands, and you don't want to get any. Different mahogany, different types of mahogany with a flame. You have Brazilian rosewood, Indian rosewood, that's used a lot, and that's probably the most common material used for back and sides of guitar. Indian rosewood and like a Sitka spruce top. Here's some flame maple, myrtle wood, which I am not sure what that is, but it certainly looks cool. There's some koa. Koa, that's a wood that comes from Hawaii. Walnut, which is very pretty. Just again, they have every type of wood imaginable that you would want to use or could use, or that they're innovating for use in the making of their guitar lines.
What's the deal? Is that break in case of emergency? If someone starts getting the shivers. Oh, here we got a story on this one.
Oh, okay.
That's break in case of emergency.
Because every department at Taylor Guitars is responsible for a different component of a guitar, or even admin. Each department here has a guitar in it to look at, to pick up and play, to have a good time with.
Awesome.
It reminds us of the history and all of our passion for music and quality guitars. So
I think they should do that in every office, whether they make guitars or not.
See, next level guitar, that's one of the things when we're training, telling people is keep a guitar handy. You buy it in your living room, keep it out. Don't put it in your case.
Right.
It is not uncommon.
Don't forget what you're doing.
Exactly, and it's not uncommon on break times to actually see people just picking up a guitar and jamming out. So
laser. This is the laser department. Nice.
Cool. So you'll see lots of guitars along the way. There will be some guitars up on walls that we can't pick up and play. They're there for specific purposes. So.
Are we going into the inlays? They're doing all the fine inlay work. Like look at the inlays they're getting around the sound holes. A lot of precision work is done here. Look at the backs of those plain guitars. Again, you can see around the center holes, around the center the inlay work that's being done. There's a good shot right here you can get. Look at this beautiful inlay work right here around the center. That's gorgeous.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
It's a buffing machine.
I think that's the Terminator.
Yeah.
The Terminator, Tom.
I'm actually going to show you guys one in the next room.
Oh, cool.
So yeah.
I'm just randomly shooting stuff, so don't follow me.
Hello, please dial 263. Hello, 263.
And then we're going to come back to this building to look at some of the finishing process.
Okay.
So here we have sapelli, mahogany. Let's see what else we have over here.